Hi everyone. Before we jump in, if you love discovering hidden treasures from old coins and curiosity about rare finds, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. All right, let me take you today on a journey into one of the most humble yet fascinating coins you may hold in your hand, the 1980 South Africa 1-cent coin. Imagine reaching into a dusty drawer, rummaging through old trinkets, and pulling out a small bronze coin. The date reads 1980, and on the reverse, a pair of sparrows perched delicately. It seems modest, unassuming. But for collectors, history buffs, and people who love the story behind everyday objects, coins like this can spark the soul. Today, let's travel through time and uncover the secrets behind this modest bronze disc, why people still care, and whether yours might quietly be worth something more than face value. First, a little background. In 1980, South Africa was still issuing coins under the Republic, and its currency included cents, just like many countries. The 1-cent coin from that year is made of bronze. Its weight is about 3.00 grams, its diameter around 19 millimeters, and thickness roughly 1.57 millimeters. Muntstuck.com +1, it was produced in large quantities. Over 60 million were minted. N.Foronum.com +1, because of that high mintage, it's not rare in the strict sense. Many of these coins circulated, got worn, lost, or ended up somewhere in piggy banks or collections. But even a common coin can hold hidden value if certain conditions align. It all depends on condition, rarity of struck variants, and collector demand. Let me walk you through what to examine, and how you can tell whether your coin is just a nostalgic keepsake or a small treasure. This is the most crucial factor. Coins that show heavy wear, scratches, smoothing of the designs, corrosion, discoloration, are of lower grade. On the other hand, coins that retain sharp detail in the lettering, the sparrows, the edges, with minimal marks, are far more attractive to collectors. Mint state or uncirculated coins command premium valuations. Even slight toning or patina, if appealing and natural, can increase interest. Sometimes, misstrikes, double strikes, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws occur. If you see odd doubling, weird alignment, or an irregular shape, that might push your coin into a special category. But such anomalies are rare and must be verified by experts. This coin bears inscriptions in both Afrikaans and English. SUG Africa * South Africa * 1980. Last Dodo +1. The design was by Tommy Sassine, often abbreviated TS. Last Dodo +1. The reverse side shows 1C, flanked by the sparrow motif. Last Dodo +2. Muntstuck.com +2. Double-check that your coin matches these design elements, and that there is no sign of modern tampering or re-engraving. So with those criteria in mind, what is this coin worth today? If your coin is in average circulated condition, many coin valuation guides place its value between 12 cents and $1 and 13 cents, depending on grade. Foronum.com, in a fine circulated state, it might fetch around $0 and 56 cents. Foronum.com, a version listed on a numismatic marketplace with authentication, is sometimes priced more ambitiously. One listing shows a 1980 South African 1-cent coin priced near €11 and 95 cents, is almost equal to $13, though that may reflect seller expectation or an especially clean specimen. Coins.com, important to stress, those elevated listings are often speculative. The real market value is usually closer to the lower end, unless your coin is exceptional. Many coins for sale in local markets or auctions are offered for just a few South African rand, or even less once you adjust for condition. Bobshop.com ZA +1 now. That might sound disappointing if you hoped this coin would make you rich overnight. But the real magic lies not just in the dollar value. It's in the story, the hunt, the pride of discovering hidden worth in something so everyday. And if your coin is truly outstanding, for instance, nearly uncirculated, with sharp details, no major flaws, or some odd misstrike. Then it could fetch a premium above the ordinary range. Let me tell you a scenario. Suppose an older collector like you finds one in exceptional condition, with crisp edges, clean surfaces, and perfect detail. You send it to a grading service. It receives a high grade, and suddenly you have something rare, one of the best preserved examples of a coin originally minted in the tens of millions. That could attract serious collectors, and then your coin might quietly gain attention, especially among niche enthusiasts of South African numismatics. Also, consider that the 1-cent coin was demonetized in later years. South Africa changed its small coinage, so you no longer see these in circulation. Munstuck.com +2 and .foronum.com +2 that makes surviving high-grade specimens more desirable, precisely because you can no longer obtain fresh ones. As time goes on, usable, well-preserved examples will only decline in number. So holding on to a gorgeous specimen now might pay off later. If I were advising someone with a 1981-cent South African coin, here's what I'd say. Handle it carefully, with gloves if possible. Avoid further wear. Photograph both sides, under good light. Compare with high-quality online reference images to check sharpness, design matching, and minor blemishes. If it looks very clean and sharp, consider sending it to a recognized grading or authentication body. Monitor coin forums and collector auctions to see what similar coins sell for. Be realistic. Most coins will remain in the modest dollar range. But know that rarely, something exceptional might surprise you. As an added tip, sometimes a coin collection is more than individual coin values. Someone might own a set of such small cents for many years, and bundling them can attract buyers who seek complete series. Or a coin with provenance, a known previous owner, documented history, may appeal more than an anonymous piece. Now, I realize many viewers might ask, so tell me clearly, is mine worthless or gold? In everyday terms, most coins in average condition fetch very modest amounts, just cents or a few dollars. But that's not the whole picture. Sometimes a particular specimen rises in demand. So never dismiss what looks humble. Examiners and collectors might find beauty and value where others see only a coin. And now, as promised, here's a confident estimate for most well-preserved specimens of this 1981-cent South Africa coin. Around $25 if in excellent condition, possibly graded. That's the number to mention at the end, but with the caveat that typical examples might be lower. Your mileage may vary. So to wrap up, if you find such a coin, don't toss it aside just because it seems small. Study it, compare it, preserve it, and maybe someday it surprises you or someone else by whispering its hidden value. And if it does turn out to be one of those rare beauties worthy of $25 or more, you'll be glad you paid attention. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if this kind of content about coins, hidden historical treasures, and valuation tips interests you, subscribe and stick around. Who knows what small coin in your drawer might become the star of the next video.